Hi, Steve from Telkom Gaming, and I am here with the losing captain in the Call of Duty Ghosts final. And Stain, it was quite an intense match. After losing the first map 13-9, I think critical point for me was you were 5-10 down, and you're playing on Siege, and I wrote your words down. We're falling apart, we're not talking to each other, slow down and get the picks. 5-10 down, and you pull it back to 12-12. What happened?
Well, basically, we kept getting pushed, and from like stupid spots that like we knew guys are going to be there. So I was like, okay, guys, you know what? Let's take it slow. Everyone like cover each other. So the moment I shoot this guy, the next guy comes to take me. You take him out. So it was basically like that. We were just getting. Let's say if I got a kill, then the next guy that would come to kill, then he would get sat the whole time, and then we would whittle them down until there was like a 4v2, and then we'd go for the plants and just wait for them to push us. So and even on defense, we waited. We played safe but aggressive. So when they came for us, we were just like, okay, you want to pick me? And then we killed them, and then we also whittled them down to the point that we were like, okay, cool. When it was like 3v5, then we played extremely aggressive, and they couldn't handle that.
And then what happened in overtime, bud? It's just like
I think
they took you 5-0. What happened?
The lapse in time kind of crushed our momentum, because we were like, hey, it's supposed to be this, and then like if you wait like 5 minutes or so, you lose that momentum, and they can kind of counter strat you. But if it had gone straight from there, we were ready and everything. So we could have. I'm pretty sure we'd have definitely taken that. From there.
So you 2-0 down. Your head was. I saw your head hanging. Your teammate comes up. She says to you, "We can take the next map," and you did. Like, what changed for you?
I suppose when you're on the verge of losing, you kind of get this vibe like, okay, guys, you know what? If we might as well gonna lose now, we kind of like just have fun with it, and that's what it is. Like when you're having fun and you're really like destroying the other teams, they slowly like start. They're like, oh guys, what's happening? Like these guys must be bad. Like how they're killing us, and then you just build that momentum, and then they kind of get scared to like take you on, and then their aim start getting worse, and your aim starts getting better, and then suddenly the momentum's in your favor. So then we managed to just keep taking rounds.
Yeah, so 2-1, and then fourth round, you guys just ramped up there, eh? Took the fourth round.
Well, the thing is, when victory is in your sight, then we were like, okay, guys, we actually can win this. So then we try to get them. But we've always struggled on Octane, so like it was actually came down to if it was the coin toss, if that was going to be our first elim, and then. And the map that was eliminated was our strongest map. So when it came down to that, if we had got Freight instead of Octane, things could have been a different story.
And Ian were confident on Octane, even starting the map. They were like, we got this map, we know it, and
I don't think there's in Prem there's maybe like 2 teams we can beat on Octane. So we were confident, we had the momentum, but. The problems that we struggle with online was still the same problems we struggle with online.
And what are those problems?
Well, what teams do is they'll take advantage of the fact that we don't have spots covered. So they'll push around us. They'll kill one guy from a site that's like on the other side of the map, and then they'll push around because like our players don't want to peek, or they're too scared, or whatever the situation is, and then. And they always know where we are, so like we're getting killed, and we're like, okay, now we have to look for this guy, and while we're looking for this guy, then we're getting killed from other bomb sites. So it's quite difficult to handle that, and I don't think we're good at those long range encounters where we have to like scan every single corner for someone. We're more like close combat, just get in there and wreck.
And have any of your players played in a DGC final before?
Yes, Terra and Void have.
Okay, and they played with Rockets.
They played with Rocket, They won last year.
Okay. So 2 out of 5.
Prod and Rav haven't before.
Okay.
So it was quite new to them coming into this.
Okay. Because it was just quite interesting to watch. I think that structured play for Ian in the final map. And I could just see them, they're very structured in the way they do things. And it's quite interesting because, like, I remember reporting on COD 4 years ago, and that was Bravado's play back then, you know. The previous teams was that structured, ordered play that, like, pulled them through in the tense moments, you know. and it just seems like they're a bit more ordered on the final map.
Yeah, well, definitely they're more experienced in our team. Most of those guys, they come from Kofu. Like none of our guys have got like Kofu background.
Yeah.
And they've been together for quite long. Like that team, they won 1 over 3 together, and then they basically got 2 of the guys that won last year anyway. So they're an extremely strong team. Whereas with us. We basically got our 5th player like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So we essentially a really new team.
Yeah.
And even Prod, we put him in at about like in July. So it's basically just me, Devoid and Tara. I played with them last year. I was in that team, and then I stopped playing about 2 months before Raid. So we good together. Like we know how to cover each other.
But I mean, you came back from a game down early in the rounds, so yeah, I mean, there's some perseverance in this team.
Yes, yeah, definitely. That Pulse team, definitely props to them. We can't. They're like our kryptonite. We can't handle them. Yeah, definitely.
But you got a hunger to go and do this again. Maybe get to the final next year.
I won't stop playing. Like, especially this year, it showed like, you know what, you can still get there, guys. It's like an inch away from winning.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Well played. It was an intense final. I mean, best of 5. I couldn't ask for more. So you guys really pushed it to the end. So well done.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Thanks, man.